We're here at Jeep Beach 20th anniversary. We're going to be walking around today talking about some of the coolest Jeeps that we see here at the show, on the beach, wherever we can find them. We're going to be checking them out. This is a great time and we're super excited to walk around. Obstacle course behind us, people are getting muddy. Let's walk around and check out the top Jeeps. So as we go around today, we're kind of just going to chat about the Jeeps as we walk around. There's a ton of people around here, so we don't want to take up too much space, but kind of a neat one I just checked out here is, I'm not even going to say the name on camera, but it's a nice wrapped blue four-door JL. It's actually got the America's Most Wanted 707 horsepower Hellcat underneath the hood. Looks like Dana 60s, Steer Smarts on there, probably a set of 42s. Yeah, extremely nice here. I really like the clear wrap or the matte wrap on that as well, but nice half doors, got the uppers on there, so sick Jeep. Looks like you can find them on Instagram too, V8 Jeeps, but this is one of the first ones we're checking out.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, nice meeting everyone.
YouTube's the best.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, guys, we didn't get too far. We're still in the Dana booth, and this one at first kind of confused me because it's got the Mojave or the 392 hood, but just checking it out, it looks like it's still got the Dana 60s underneath, coilover setup, anti-rock, but I love the mojito color. High-rise fender flares on there, and overall a very clean setup. Didn't go too far for this one, but it's right next door, so we figured we'd check it out too. CJ8 Scrambler behind me, this one really stood out just because of all the metal cloak gear on it, and then also just kind of how clean the build is. You can tell it's a frame-off restoration. I was just going back and looking at all the body armor, the way that they Frenched it in and color matched it, absolutely awesome at the way they did it on here. So we still like the throwbacks. This Scrambler is sick. All right, guys, so here we got another America's Most Wanted build. This one I've seen all over their Instagram, but I haven't been able to check it out in person. It's the 707 kit plus the Gator backdrop. This one I've seen all over online, but I haven't been able to check it out in person. Looks like it started life as a Mojave. They color matched the dash, got everything going on the inside, plus their full 1-ton setup, but very beautiful build here with the rock slide steps. Let's just check it out and get some cool shots of it. All right, guys, 2024 Jeep. Let's go check it out in person. Biggest thing I wanted to see was the grill, too. So get some shots of that ride. Check that out. It looks like you see a lot more clearance from the top of the winch, too. That's what I was really concerned about. I know with mine, even with the aftermarket bumper, it does come extremely close to the front grill. That doesn't look bad, though. What do you think?
I like it.
I don't mind the grill. I mean, it still gives it, it's Jeep. I wanted to see, though, the biggest thing was to see some guys at the auto show were saying it had a 2-wheel drive option if you got the full float rear axle. So we're going to see that. A lot of folks are obviously interested in the new 392 because there's not been too much about it. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person, too. So. Well, we're back out in the parking lot a little bit more. I always love the TJ look. Ryan and I have actually been talking this whole trip about picking up a TJ. So what do you guys think about doing that for the channel? This one here is an 04 to 06. This is the Willys Edition TJ. I love these. And the fact that they actually did color and camouflaged interior seats. Now the fronts have been changed to PRP Enduros. The rear seat is factory, and that's what you're gonna find in the Willys Edition TJ. This is a really nice TJ build here. This was something that I would daily drive, wheel a little bit, and just go out there and enjoy, but kudos if you're the owner on this one. And let's give you a decal because this Jeep's pretty cool. Slide it right under your wiper. There you go. Hope you enjoy it. Two-door Sarge green, which Ryan and I keep kind of Googling over, you know, even on the beach, we've seen it a few times. So we've got everything set up. I really like the way that this Jeep is. The half doors, Sarge green, color match bushwhackers, and then the black Rhino gold wheels. Everything just looks really clean on this. Motobilt front and rear bumpers. Just a nice setup and an overall very clean two-door. This is something Ryan would rock with the Sarge green, but beautiful build here. Nice and clean, nice and simple. So we're gonna bring it back old school, a little bit of CJ5 Golden Eagle behind me. You guys might hate on it a little bit because of the wheels, but honestly, this is a super clean build. I love the brown with the Golden Eagle on the hood and everything else set up on here. I actually saw these guys driving down the other day and they had to pull the top completely on because it started pouring. A very clean build, and although if you hate the wheels, whatever, to each their own. I just think a lot of work and a lot of money goes into these, and honestly, it's cool to see one restored. I can even see new bushings on the leaf springs, and I'm sure this was a complete frame off restoration and a very, very nice one at that. But check it out, CJ5 Golden Eagle. All right, guys, we got the Motobilt Gladiator behind us. I thought this was another cool one to show as a vendor vehicle. Tomahawk frame shop front bumper. Got the Warren winch nice and tucked in there. Also their Highline fenders and the bobbed bed kit. I haven't seen those in person, but there have been a bunch of them rolling around down here. This one I've been kind of waiting to check out, and I wanted to see all these in person just to see how they look. The one next to it, they've got a Gobi Gladiator that's got their new full-size kind of replacement bed kit. Now, we haven't chatted with these guys. Motobilt keeps commenting on our YouTube videos, though, so if you guys see this, let's hook up, let's work something out. And but yeah, check out the different bobbed one on that one compared to the full length over there. Both look absolutely sick. They make great products, and we're super happy with everything that we run on our Jeeps. All right, guys, so another one too, we always like to check out the TJs. This one looks to be able to be an 04, 05, I would say, but very clean. Ryan actually spotted this one out. I really love everything they've done to it. It's a very clean build, all-terrain tires, but just set up really, really nicely, plus the orange kind of pops. So check it out. This is also a very nice, it's kind of a vendor build. So this one's gonna be a little bit of mix. We're gonna give a shout out to one of our sponsors of the channel, Distinction Applied. They've got an absolutely sick booth setup. So they've got two Jeeps sitting here, a fully built 392, and then they're kind of half and half Jeep in the high vis where it really lets you see what the paint match pieces are. Now these guys, Brian and his team, have been absolutely incredible with us. They make a great product, and obviously they've got a ton of parts for sale here. So they're gonna be at all the shows this year. So they're going to Bantam, they're going to Smoky Mountain. They're gonna be a little bit of every show, and when you're checking them out, you'll be able to color match it and get it exactly the way you want. Plus they've got a design center where you can sit down and match it up in exactly what color and what design you wanna go with. But give these guys a look, check them out online, and then also if you're at a show, check them out in person. Sometimes it's the little builds like this, like you see something with a flat black wrap that they actually overlaid over the factory Rubicon Nemesis fenders, just a clean overall looking Jeep. This is something that I like to see personally. Rock slide steps, and it kind of caught my attention in a world of high velocity and super bright Jeeps. This one really stood out because it's so simple. I like the way that it looks. It looks good. It's got the Nemesis fenders, which I'm looking at some flat fenders for mine just because I have the turn signals already up in the headlights, but this is a clean version of what you could do as just a simple, very nice looking build. Now let's show a spectator's rig. I'm not sure whose this is, but I was walking out in the parking lot and I saw this really clean Stingray Mojave with the Nemesis fenders, rock slide steps, Warren winch up front, KC lights. It's really decked out. I think KMC beadlock wheels. I really like the clean look, the tinted out windows. This is a very clean truck in my opinion, and honestly, we didn't see too many. We saw a bunch of Gladiators, but none really of this level. I like the way this looks. It's a clean style build, and this is just something I'm a fan of. I like the Stingray, and I love the Mojave. So we've got a full TerraFlex kit on here, Falcon shocks, and the whole works. Hopefully the owner sees this video, and if so, tag us in the comments. We'd love to talk to you. Well guys, that's gonna be a wrap on the top Jeeps of Daytona. This was a lot of fun here today. We obviously were at the Speedway, we're at the beach, we're headed back to the beach right now. That's gonna be a good time because it is sweltering here on the inner Speedway here. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys saw Single Ryan was out with the thumbnail picture today, and it was a good time for him and all of us down in Daytona. We met a lot of cool vendors and honestly had a great chance to see some great products that we're excited to bring to the channel. Until next time though, my name is Matt with Dirt Road Cred, and I want you to get out there and earn yours.